What's good, YouTube? This LITO. So basically, I just created this channel. I just want to use it to log my journey, and day by day, improve on what I want to create. This is something I wanted to do for a long time, but I just never did it because I never put a time limit on myself. It's also like, oh, once I have this, I'm gonna start doing vlogs. Once I have this, I'm gonna start doing this. And then I kind of understood, like, if I don't put a time limit on what I want to create, then I'm always gonna seek perfection and be like, oh, once I have this, just like I said, I'm gonna start it. But so I say, you know what? Every day I'm gonna drop a vlog. It might not be perfect, but something that I learned recently is deadlines are not creative killers, they're creative accelerators. So by putting a deadline on myself, it's gonna make it so I'm gonna have to achieve my objective on the deadlines, but it's gonna be different, and different is good. So I appreciate y'all if you're here on day one. I appreciate y'all, but ultimately I'm really doing this for myself. But as I'm doing this for myself, I know some people are gonna relate to the journey, and I'll be able to be a trailblazer, and we'll be able to go places together. So if you tag along, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna catch you in a minute. Peace. We're gonna put some Bad Bunny, you feel me? Yo, the performance he did yesterday was amazing, bro. I like the creativity. How he brought the people together with the countries and the flags and everything, and the messages. That's it. That's it.
Un bellaqueo clandestino. Yo le meto como un submarino. Toca con los tacos, pero que se afinó. Tranquila que yo te resuelvo. Me gusta pero no me
What's crazy,
vuelvo.
Cardo is
Dame eso, yo te.
so basically what I'm saying is yo, 15 minutes done, 15 minutes done, and I feel like low key when you do cardio, it feels tiring, but it gives you more energy after. That's what I do every day. Sometimes I feel down, I feel I'm low on energy, and then I do cardio, and then after that I feel good for the rest of the day. And it really shows you what you do with your body is really gonna translate to your mind. Because at the end of the day, it starts with your mind. Your mind's like, okay, let's do some cardio, let's start the marathon. Then your body does it, and then your mind just keep going. Yeah. Holy. Alright, man, I'm gonna see y'all in a bit. I'm gonna shower. Then after that, I'm gonna catch y'all. I'll probably do some work. Cardio make you lean. 15 minutes, man. 15. No, I gotta moisturize, you feel me? Can't be caught being ashy out there, man. Especially the elbows. Knees, kneecap. This is really my first vlog, so it shows me it's really like a art just doing all of this, because it's all the camera work. I gotta hold the camera while I'm doing stuff. Keeping focus on talking to the camera, but at the same time being present in the moment. So I do what I gotta do. But I gotta start somewhere. In my head I was like, yo, if I don't start now, then it's always gonna be tomorrow, and if it's always tomorrow, then it's never. So let's eat this. So I'm gonna show y'all what's the eats today. In the future, when we're gonna grow a community, we'll be able to do like Q&As during the mukbangs and everything. But now it's the first vlogs. Okay, I feel like this is gonna be the most imperfect vlog ever. But at least I'm here, because I've been wanting to do this, but I was always chasing like perfection in my head. But then I listened to a podcast. It's called Founders. It's by David Senera. If you know about this podcast, you know how elite it is. If you don't, y'all gotta tap in. You just bare knowledge. It's basically he goes over the life of all the greatest founders in history. So this is like a time machine. It's like learning from the experience from the greatest, so you can apply it right now. I'm still 25, so I got still a lot of years left to achieve greatness. So learning from them is like really a time machine that I can apply the lessons and avoid mistakes that they did. But yeah, so listening to that podcast, one line the founder said, it was, deadlines are not creative killer, they're creative enhancer. Because when you put yourself a deadline, you're gonna force yourself to, achieve what you want to achieve creatively. But if you don't put yourself a deadline, you're just gonna always want to improve it, always like, say like, okay, I'm gonna start once I get this done. No, okay, I'm gonna start once I get this done, I'm gonna start when I get this done. When you have a deadline and you make it real, then it's like, okay, like you actually get things done and creatively. So I gotta thank David for their inspiration and the knowledge, because without him I don't think I would be feeling this right now. I would still be in my head and be like, like finding ways to improve and make it perfect. Like, oh, I need this piece of equipment, or I need this first. Okay, I need to do this first. No. Busting. Shout out my sister. In the future, we'll have like a space on Twitter or Instagram threads or something, another place for the Q&As. For now, just leave a comment, ask me anything. Day one, gonna get to know each other. Y'all getting exclusive access, but I'm really like a private person. Even my friends, like I don't even see them a lot. I'll just be like in my own lane, doing my own thing. Like I love them, but I think they understand. Shout out Andrew Huberman for real, because he showed me the importance of flossing. He if you don't know Andrew Huberman, he's a neuroscientist. So basically he had an episode where he was talking about like oral health, and he's saying that it's best to floss 2 times a day, and the best, like the absolute like non-negotiable time you gotta floss is before going to sleep, because he says that at night is when you accumulate the most bacteria in your mouth. So if you floss before going to sleep, then you're gonna like clean yourself up before the bacteria accumulates. So that in the morning when you go and brush your teeth, the bacteria is gonna be less bacteria that you have to clean up. Yeah, and also like he explained, because he's a neuroscientist, he explained like all the benefits it has for the brain and everything. And I definitely seen a result from flossing, like not just for the brain but also the body. But it's the same, like it's connected. But yeah, shout out Andrew Huberman. I'm gonna link the podcast. It's a long podcast, not long, but if you got a long, like if you're able to focus for a long time, you don't have like a short attention span, then it's definitely gonna be beneficial for you. Okay, so basically what I'm about to do right now is I'm gonna do some clipping. If you don't know, clipping is taking long form content like a YouTube video, a podcast, a movie, or anything that's just long form content that's consumed in long form, and then you put it in short form, like in a TikTok and an Instagram reel, short Twitter posts and everything. So this is what I'm gonna do right now. For real, shout out to all the clipping agencies and just the clipping industry in general, because it's really like an independent industry, and especially the way the job markets are right now. Like I have a good like profile. Like I know how to code, I know how to edit. I have customer service experiences. Like I'm young, resilient, relentless. I work hard, and I'm good with people too. And yet, I sent countless of applications, and like jobs they don't answer back. Like the economy, they say, oh, we're like missing employees, missing candidates, but then they have complete candidates that apply for the job and they don't call back. So shout out the clipping industry, because they're literally putting money in our pocket, and we can do it independently. Like in a few months, not even a few months, in like 1 month, I was able to accumulate a couple of thousands of dollars. Like while every day I apply for jobs, like at least like 30 jobs, and they don't call back. But at the same time, I do clipping, so I don't have a job, but with clipping, I'm making money. So shout out the clipping industry. And it's cool too, because you can clip for like things you don't like. There's a lot of campaigns. You don't. It's not like you always choose what you want to clip for, but a lot of times the campaigns are cool. Sometimes it's like clipping for like sports. Sometimes it's clipping for streamers. Sometimes it's clipping for podcasts that you actually listen to. Sometimes it's clipping for musician, like artists. So it's really cool. At the same time, like you get to enjoy what you consume and then give it back to the people in a cool way. So I was thinking it's the channel just started, so that usually when you find something really good, like it's best to gatekeep, because when it's too many people, the value like counts, like it gets like devalued. But since we're just getting started in the channel, it is gonna be small at first. That's how it is. I'm gonna make a Discord server where like I'm gonna share the campaigns, and then we can clip together, and like if other people wanna a side hustle, like whether you're a young kid, you wanna make money, you can do clipping too. Like in a lot of campaigns, like there's young clippers, or whether you already have a 9 to 5 but you wanna extra source of income, you can do clipping too. So I'm gonna make a server, and I'm gonna help all these people, because I remember how it was when I was looking for the source of income, like applying for jobs and everything, and there was nothing. So I want to give back, especially for the people that are supporting me right now on this YouTube channel that we're just getting started. So I'm gonna do some clipping done, make some money, and after that, probably gonna chill a little bit, and I'm gonna catch you all in a minute. All right. So I'm about to go to uni. I gotta pick up a book. I gotta buy a book for that one class. I got like 2 study cases I gotta do. So I'm gonna get there. It's like 40-minute drivable. It's gonna be hella traffic, but it's all good. I'm gonna vibe to some music. Let me update y'all. So basically, I'm gonna update y'all. So basically, I did some clipping. After that, I got on the game with Dirt. But yeah, I did some clipping. Got some clips up with a few bucks. Light work. But while I was doing some clipping, one of the agencies, they hit me up to do like some work for them. Well, it's not La Valley. You can't turn on the right, my nigga. Damn. Fuck. So yeah, one of the manager of the agency My bad, but I'm getting distracted because people don't know how to drive or walk. Apparently, just crossing the road in the middle of like nowhere. But like, yeah. So the manager of one of the clipping agency, he hit me up because he was seeing my work and he was liking what I was doing. So now they're gonna see like if they want me to be part of the team. So I'm gonna see like if it's a good deal. I'm trying to have something like not like a one-time deal. I'm trying to have something like recurrent, so I can secure like a recurrent revenue. Create like a relationship, a partnership, long-term partnership. That's how I always try to do it. I rather have long-term partnership than just one-time deals. I feel like on both sides, when both of the parties are on the same page, long-term deals are always better. Long-term partnership are always better than short-term deals. So yeah, that could be pretty cool. So I pray to God it's something good for both of us, both of the parties, both of the sides. And yeah, man, God bless, God bless, God bless. Gonna keep working, keep grinding. Game earlier, I was in a game with my cousin Dirt. Shout out Dirt, man. Dirt's a real one, but he's always there for me. Whatever I need, he's always there. When I had nothing, he was there. When I have something, he's there. But like, he's really a real person in my quarters. So I was in a game. We were on Battlefield. So I was thinking I was gonna stream it because I used to stream like a few months ago, maybe like even a few weeks ago. But it was mainly music content. But I'm trying to branch out now, like, we're doing more IRL, gaming, just chatting, and also music and everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming that. So yeah, y'all, if y'all gaming and everything, y'all wanna hop in the squad, run some Battlefield, let me know. Drop your gamer tag in the comment section. I'm gonna add y'all, we gonna run it. But you gotta be good though, like you can't be no scrub. Like we play for the dubs though. We get kills, but we play for the dubs. So if you ain't trying to get the win, it's not for you, my brother. Not for you. I'm gonna link the Twitch in the description too, so y'all follow up, join the streams and everything. I'm trying to be consistent, every platform for real. I know it's not gonna be perfect at first. It's not even gonna be like how I want it to be, but at least I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna show up. Because they say like if you wanna do something good, just do it. If you wanna do something great, then do it again. So I'm gonna show up, and do it again. Make things greater and greater and greater, And the reason why I'm vlogging because I wanna have receipt, like of the build of how we're gonna build this legacy and leave a trail that people can follow. So the legacy can follow and it can continue it and become greater.
I had to live it up, yeah. I had to cut it up, yeah. But if we be real up, yeah. Now I'm living it. I said, I'm the good, but I'm doing fine. And I'm doing real, but no, you're not the best. Never come inside this building, but inside this weird world, do for us. No, I'm fucking working with them, but I don't fuck shit out. No, I'm pick the cars out, no, I'm laying it out. I can't see you fall.
So basically, for the rest of the day, what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna do another workout. Work on my body, like more strength. This morning I did like cardio on the treadmill, but now I'm gonna do more strength. I don't know whether I'm gonna work my upper body or my lower body or my core or all three. I'm gonna see. I should know and get more organized on this, but for now I'm gonna see. And I also want to write down my goals for the year. For the year, so that every day I can go on and track the progress that I'm making towards them. So at the end of the day, at the end of the year, I can see what I was able to achieve. And yeah, and I think it's gonna keep me focused. I really want to make 2026 like a focus year, because I've seen what focus can really do. And even last year was an okay year. Like it wasn't I don't think we have like best years. I think you just like keep on improving. But last year was a good year in terms of like perseverance, because I was able to do a lot. I was able to learn a lot, basically foundations. I learned how to code. I learned how to speak Japanese a little bit. I launched a business, started to incorporate. Learned a bunch of stuff, started streaming, had some success streaming and everything. So I branched out in many aspects, but at the same time I was able to stay focused and, you know, learn a lot of foundations of things that I wanted to learn for a long time, you know. So that was a blessing. So now I want to keep going, and I actually want to write down the goals so that, you know, I can exert even more control on like the growth that I'm gonna have. And hopefully, because I know God always has better plans, and hopefully like God even blesses us with, you know, more achievements than the goals that we're gonna set for ourselves on this year. So I'm excited. But it's not gonna be easy, but it's gonna be fun. Because, you know, like at the end of the day, like it's you versus you. So you're bound to lose, but at the same time you're bound to win. So this means just the harder you go, you just gotta give your best. And either way, the you versus you, the side that loses win, and the side that win. But the real win is how hard you go, and how smart you go, and how focused you are, and like, you know, if you giving your best or not. So if you give your best, it's a real win. But if you go you versus you, but you know, you stay in your comfort zone, you don't do nothing, you don't push for anything, you don't even battle yourself for real, you're not gonna have a big win, even if you lose.
When all the dogs needed help, lawyers in the commissary, ain't no pay yourself. Where your ass was at when we recorded in the bathroom? Where your ass was at? Take attendance at the classroom. I believe we got it for that what you said. You don't want to take it down, go with us now. Okay, we stop a couple penny rest in my pants. And we ain't coming for the loose, we want it all.
Wait, by the way, if any of y'all are good with crypto, like for gathering information on like what's going on with the market and everything, I would appreciate it if you can share where to look, because a lot of the clipping agencies they pay in crypto. So I have assets in crypto, but I just want to manage them as well as possible. Right now I'm basically just holding, but if there's a way to invest them in better ways and get more inside information, let me know please in the comment section. For now, I've been watching this guy. His name is Aim Stone. You know, he's a reputable guy. He's not a big, like, he's on YouTube, and he's not a big like YouTuber, but he gives great information. And what I like is the fact because he's not a big YouTuber, you can see that like his focus is not on like content. His focus is really on understanding the market and the economic state of the cryptocurrencies, which I like, because a lot of the crypto in the crypto space, a lot of them are like crypto gurus. They're more there for the content and monetizing the content than actually giving valuable information about the economic state of the cryptocurrency. So then they don't give good advice or good insights. So if you know anyone that give actual good insights, let me know. Or where I can find these sources, let me know as well. Appreciate it.
Chop so high, get it strong. Get a shot, crush, some keystone. Indicate west, get it, let me go. Gonna say, go be outside, let me say strong. Making business full of rats, got it real strong.